deflated the paddleboard and did the first thing our hearts desired. Walked up the freshly raked sand and ordered a couple beers. Like dolphins at the bow, sitting with a cold, cold beer and my toes in the sand, looking out at the product of 9 years of hard labor, it'll never get old. This is exactly why we built Rediviva. To sail, enjoy the authentic flavors of life, to be happy, smile, and love the freedom it brings.
A little late.
I know, very late. Again.
Smashed it already. My stalkers are loaded.
Yeah. Got 2 and I'm struggling.
Every day we go for a paddle. This time to dump trash and hope fresh vegetables arrived. Once a week, the market is restocked, and I'd love some avocados.
You can almost surf the ones that are out there.
The swell is up due to the north wind we're waiting out. Sometimes you don't feel the wind, but the waves tell you it's out there.
I think the tienda's just right up here.
Desert air. Yeah, there's no way we would have made it without our shoes. The sand is scorching.
The dirt road through the brush leads to the little store. A rudimentary fence lines the yard, and inside we find milk, eggs, and root vegetables, but no tomatoes or avocados. We do get lucky and snag the last case of Modelo. Eventually, the water temperature will closely match the air temperature, so right now is a luxury, the sweet spot before the heat overwhelms and relief is hard to find. Finally, jellyfish free, it's also the spot to take a longer swim.
We're about to get in the water today. Oh, we were thinking maybe we were gonna leave today, but we just checked the weather and the wind is pretty light, like 10 knots or less. Oh, the breeze feels so good though right now. And only for like a few hours. So we decided just to stay and actually go for a swim, go dive the little reef over here that's kind of in front of us right now. And our good friends on Ioni are in the South Anchorage. So we're gonna meet up at the restaurant in a couple hours. They're leaving tomorrow north and we're going north somewhere tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be fun to see them at least for the evening. That little reef. You see where it's breaking a little bit. Still, this hat is so large. We're still rocking the paddleboard.
Garrett has been looking forward to spearfishing since we decided to return to the Sea of Cortez, but so far, every anchorage has been crowded with jellyfish.
Pretty. Huh.
I don't see it much.
rowing back to the boat, gonna grab us some beers. That was really fun. I got little goosebumps. It's actually kind of nice to feel cold.
Peeing.
I relieved myself in more than one way. The water cooled me down, and now under the shade of the palapa, we enjoyed another beer with friends. The menu's availability depends on the day's catch. Gutted right on the beach, it feeds more than just us. Our alarm this morning is the sound of belly flopping rays. A habit no one quite understands, but maybe it needs no explanation.
Just about to pull the anchor up from Agua Verde. We've been here like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or something, but it's been really nice. And so we're just warming up the motor. I think we're gonna head to Montserrat. It's an island like 15 miles or something for us today. I just sent Ruth overboard and told her to go clean the vane rudder. Pull the paddleboard up. I'm just gonna stick it on the side deck because it's gonna be a short sail, but it looks like we should have good wind. I think we should be able to have a nice reach, beam reach to a broad reach all the way there. Oh, hi. There you are.
Here to report for duty.
Okay, great.
We depart Agua Verde and continue to our final destination of Puerto Escondido with one last stop along the way. Redaviva will wait out hurricane season on a mooring without us. Wait, did you see that? A dolphin! Where was I? Oh, we refuse to suffer another summer.
We're gonna go out this way with the wind angle, up the coast, and anchor on the north side. Ooh, we've got some nice wind. Oh, this is gonna be a funner sail than I thought.
Yeah.
This wind's picking up perfect. I'm excited.
She's excited, everybody.
I'm excited.
That's our island?
That's our island. You. We were thinking about going somewhere yesterday, but my sister went into labor back in the States, so I wanted to be someplace stationary to be able to get updates and stuff. So when we go home in about a week, I have a new niece to meet. It's pretty exciting.
Not only do I have a niece to meet, but Garrett has a dinghy to build. So don't worry, the videos won't stop. You're coming to California with us. Then we'll all road trip back to Baja and back to Redaviva. The details will unfold as they do for us, but right now we're sailing and the conditions are about as good as it gets.
You gonna get the staysail up before we fall off?
With our massive main situated, we got back on our heading, with the wind on our quarter and our island ahead.
6 knots already. Let's see if we can get more with the mizzen.
The mizzen didn't add much to our speed, but the helm went neutral. This sail is used for balance, just as much as it's used for speed.
Jeez. snap. It must be honking in the middle of the sea.
We were seeing great wind, not strong enough to create waves like this, so it must be stronger in the center of the Gulf. The wind gets condensed, like a funnel, finding the path of least resistance. On the edges of the waterway, the wind is less, but its influence on the body of water reverberates throughout, swaying gunnel to gunnel, but with speed, it was a blast up the coast. A motion, although extreme, is also gentle.
Doing 5.8, and we're still maintaining 4.8.
Impressed we were only going a knot slower than the catamaran, but our wind was slowly dying as we neared the north end of the island.
You can see the two off-lying islands. And we're making a wide berth around this point that has a little reef extending off of it.
Peeking around the corner, we saw Ioni. They convinced us to join them with talk of fossilized shark teeth on shore.
It's tripping me out that the light water is like that line. The water is light and it goes so far out.
A distinct line reaching all the way to the off-lying islets. We hail Ioni to verify depths.
Ioni, Rediviva.
We were on our own, so we traveled only as fast as we wanted to hit something.
I don't know how well that darker blue to light blue line is, but it is super distinct.
In real life, this was cause for caution.
And it goes all the way out to these off-lying islands, which makes it look super shallow. So we're being very cautious. Thankful the wind's a little lighter too now. We can kind of tiptoe close. Yeah. Like, look at it hitting the boat. Garrett doesn't like shallow water. $280? Down to 60. Yeah, we're definitely in the different color water now. 40. Huh? Yeah.
The lowest depth we saw was 35, but it looked like we sailed into a shallow pool. No wind now, we warmed up the engine while taking the sails down.
Whoa! I think a dolphin just jumped. Ah! They're jumping! Yeah!
Since I live on a boat, I don't have squirrel moments, I have dolphin moments, and lose complete track of what I was doing, and leave Garrett alone to organize the sails. This Anchorage has been given an obvious name. Ethan from Neone welcomed us with some fresh caught grouper.
Oh, we got some grouper! Yum! Thank you, Ethan. Ah, this is a beautiful place. Yeah, I hope the westerly winds don't kick us out. We're gonna ride it out tonight and see how it goes, I think. See if this point gives us enough protection.
It's gonna be so good tonight for dinner.
Yeah, it is.
Fresh grouper.
You wanna toss sails covers up to me?
Yep.
Or just at my feet?
A little salt. A little pip.
We couldn't wait till dinner, so Garrett whipped us up a grouper snack. As the sun went down, Ethan returned with Cynthia and margaritas. We took the cushions from the dinette and got comfy on the aft deck. They told us stories of their journey through Panama and up the Forgotten Middle, telling us all the spots not to miss should we choose that route. Tonight, I know what I'll be dreaming about.
Here by the ocean, fire is burning, flares in the wind. Over the mountains, I see the
Feet up and sun down, it was a great day. The evening westerly winds began to pick up, and with our hatch propped up, it pours into the cabin and cleaned out the heat of the day. Hanging up his captain's hat and putting on his chef's, Garrett made us dinner.
I have no doubt, I know you really want to stay till the fires burn out. Days like these will slowly fade away. Memories will only stay the same.
Put your finger up like that. Aha! Haha, I made Garrett look like a dork. Working at the panel wash. Ooh, 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 yeah. Some beers and our Mexican blanket. If you're in Mexico, do you still call it a Mexican blanket?
Does the Aerol Sun smell like Yuki to you too?
The what?
Does the Aerol Sun smell like Yuki?
No. You smelling your morning breath?
I think you're projecting.
Well, blah, blah, blah.
You started with, oh, we got a nice long road to go meet up with. And
I
then-
do not sound like that.
Here by the ocean, fire is burning.